my name's Jared. I'm new-ish to Verve, only 3 weeks, but I'm really excited about it. It's a different opportunity from anything else that you'll find at a college campus. It's really sweet because look in this room, tons of people, we're all stoked on the product, having a good time, just hanging out together. So it's really something different. It's blowing up. It's a lot of fun, really fun people, and so it's I'm just stoked to do it. I'm stoked to get people involved, my friends involved, because the opportunity to make money, have a good time, and just something different, build the skills that will help us for the rest of our life.
Increase our health.
Exactly, increase our health because the product is amazing as well. If you haven't tried it yet, I'm sure you'll try it soon, but it's
Obviously
awesome.
we got something that we're pretty excited about. I mean, we're filling this house up and that's not for no reason. Right now, guys, honestly, they were talking about the employee mindset. We're being raised to be robots. Go work 9 to 5 for somebody else's dream. Go, and I'm a perfect example. I was working 60 hours a week for somebody else's dream, okay? And it is very, very basically a robot job, I mean, you go there, you do everything they want you to do. They tell you when to go take a piss. They tell you when you can go to lunch, and if you're late, you're fired, okay? Now, what I say is screw that, okay? Because honestly, guys, we've got a better way. We've got a generation right now that is the most evolved generation that's ever lived on this planet. And we've got a much better idea than the old way of doing things, which is working for somebody else. And I want to ask you, do you guys think that you're worth $10 an hour? Do you think you're worth $9 an hour? Because I want to know who the hell thought it was okay to give a human being $9 for their hour of time in their life, okay? So this is something, guys, I just quit my job. It was a $60,000 to $100,000 a year job. I quit it because I'm making enough money with this right now that I can live, and now I have time to help each and every single one of you guys be successful. I know how to do it. I'm coaching other people how to do it, and there's no difference between them and you. So,
how many people in here don't have a Facebook? Okay, so every single person in this room has a Facebook, except for you. So one. Okay, well, my point is you've heard of Facebook, yeah? And no one found out about Facebook from a billboard ad, an advertisement, a magazine, nothing. You all heard about it from your friends, word of mouth advertisement. When you go to a movie and you enjoy it, you read a book and you enjoy it, you tell your friends about it and you don't get paid for that. When you wear Nike, you wear any kind of logo on you, you are advertising for those companies and they're not paying you shit for it. But someone else is gonna go buy that Nike shirt or those Nike shoes because they thought they were cool when you were wearing them, And this company, BK Braco, who's the guy talking on there, he has created an opportunity where kids like us can take a product that's good for you, that we all enjoy the taste of, and share it with your friends and make money. I mean, we all spend how many hours a day on school, and education is good, but a teacher making or a professor making $60,000 a year doesn't know how to teach you how to make a residual income with no salary cap because they have a salary cap. They don't know how to do that kind of stuff. And we're working with a guy who you're going to meet who's 26 years old, who's making $750,000 a year, doing just what I'm doing right now. And we're following him, we're doing what he's done. He's taken all the bad steps. He's learned what works, he's learned what doesn't, and all we're doing is following someone who's where we want to be. I want to be financially stable. Nobody in this room wants to have to worry about money for the rest of their lives. And we're following people who don't have to, and who have dedicated their time to help kids like us learn how to do something just like they have. And I mean, Donald Trump was on the Jay Leno show not that long ago, and Jay Leno asked him if he lost every penny to his name, what kind of business would he try to start up to get it all back? And he said network marketing. And the entire crowd at his show booed him, and Donald Trump stood up and said, and that's why I'm up here and you're down there. So when you listen to people who know what they're doing and know how to succeed and have found success, you need to listen to those people because they know how to get there and we're on our way, so.
yeah.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting...
See all these new faces here tonight. As you can tell, there's a lot of excitement with what we've got right here. And as you can tell, man, we're onto something that's getting pretty big right now. And There's an old saying, guys, if you say what they say, you do what they do, you'll get what they get. And that's pretty much the saying that we're working based on right now, because we're following Grady Polson making 6 figures doing this. We're following Brad Elkazin making $750,000 doing this, guys. And we're doing nothing differently than what they did to get there. And straight up, the only difference, guys, is that they've been doing this for 5 or 6 years now, okay? We've been doing it for 4 months. And so you can see there's room to grow right now. I want to tell everybody, think of where you are right now, guys, and take a picture of where you're at right now. Now, where do you want to be 4 years down the road? Okay? Some of us may be purchasing a house, maybe having a car payment, something like that. I don't know, big things, you know?
Yacht.
I want to be living the life. And so, do you guys, I'm asking you guys, do you have a way to get there? Do you have a plan to get there? Because I'm telling you right now that 50% of us when we graduate won't have a job. And so all we're saying right now is work with your friends, right, 5 to 10 hours a week, build an income that's gonna pay you residually, compound residually, and it's gonna pay you for the rest of your life, guys. So what if now you graduate and you can't find a job, but that's okay because you decided to work 10 hours a week on this thing, and now you're making a residual income of 4 to 5 grand a month. Okay? Now you don't have to go and bus tables. You don't have to go and work at a pizza place.
Go travel.
Yeah, you can do what you want. Or you can say fuck you to those jobs and wait for a job that you actually want. And so we're not saying you have to make this a career or anything like that. But guys, this is getting big right now. And the bottom line is, if you don't tell your friends about this, somebody else is going to. So
this is in 35 other colleges right now.
59 countries.
In 59 countries. It started at 0 colleges at the beginning of this year. We're at 35 now, so it's spreading a lot like Facebook did. You know, it started at 1 college, spread to a couple more, and then it just went crazy. Right?
Yeah. One last thing I want to talk about is anybody here that has a preconceived idea of this being some kind of pyramid scheme or Ponzi scam, you can get that out of your head right now, because the Verve is the official energy drink of the Phoenix Suns, guys. There was like an 18-lawyer process that the Phoenix Suns went through to make sure this wasn't any kind of scam, this wasn't any kind of scheme or anything like that. And now there's a 300 to 500 person Verve lounge inside the Phoenix Suns stadium, and all we got to do is talk to our boy Brad to get some free tickets. So,
saw OKC for free.
Yeah. And so, guys, the Phoenix Suns, Dr. Oz had the Verve on his TV show 3 weeks ago. He spoke at our convention a month and a half ago now. And guys, people like Dr. Oz and the Phoenix Suns and the Charlotte Bobcats aren't going to tie their name to some company that's scheming people. All right? And aside from all that stuff, guys, pyramid schemes in the U.S. are illegal. All right? A company doing $10 million a month, $120 million a year, Vima, would have been shut down by now for scamming people out of $10 million a month. Okay, so we've been around for 7 years. We're starting to gain some credibility, and we're getting our name out there. But guys, we're just at the beginning right now, because we're doing, like I said, around 100 million a year right now, and our next goal is to get to $1 billion. And what's that, guys? That's money in our pocket. All right, because we get paid for spreading the word on this thing. And when this company's at $1 billion, it's game over, guys. Everybody in this room is gonna just be so comfortable, and we're changing lives, guys. So.